What's up, you guys? It's your girl MiraB, and thank you for coming to my channel, MiraB. First, before we get into this video, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you do that because I can get all the support that I need. And today I have in the building with me the Hoodrat Feminist. Hey girl, hey. So let's get right into this interview. Now, for everyone who doesn't know about the Hoodrat Feminist, describe why you put Hoodrat on top of the word feminist, because you know feminist is, you know, basically being a believer of equality between women and men. So it made you put Hoodrat on it.
Honestly, I think that women in the hood are excluded from feminism, especially when it comes to like women's rights and protecting women, because I know so many young girls from urban neighborhoods and they all have experienced some kind of trauma or like sexual violence, sexual abuse in so many different forms. Yeah. And there's no protection, nobody ever talks about it, so I decided that I would. So I'm a Hoodrat. I love the hood. Hood shit is fun to me. So.
Is this a character to you, or is this real life, like who you are?
It's real life who I am, but like I'm not as turned as I am in the videos all the time. Like I be chilling. I don't really talk as much in my real life.
Okay. So how far is too far for you with the whole Hoodrat idea? Like, you took it far enough to get it tatted. If you guys don't know, she has like Hoodrat Feminist tatted on the back of her legs.
I'm real extreme. I'm an extreme ass person, so I be going real far.
Oh, so it's really not too far for you.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't compromise my morals, and I do have some. There's a lot of people who think because I be naked, then I don't have no morals.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
But I have morals. I don't, you know, shit on nobody. I don't think I'm above anybody. Those are part of my morals. Like, you know, doing people dirty, I don't believe in that at all. As long as you don't do me dirty, I won't do you dirty. So as long as I'm not doing anyone dirty with what I'm doing or hurting anybody else, I'll do it.
And where do you plan on taking this?
I want to make films. I'm writing plays, musicals, books. I'm going to publish a book. I wrote
future Nini Simone.
You know, I love Nini Simone.
I used to go to the library
Obsessed.
and get those. I was going to say still, but I don't want y'all to think bad of me. But I used to take those books. I was underage, that's why. And I definitely wanted to read those books. And Blueford series. I used to high school.
Drama High, Blueford High, all those books. Girl. I used to read all of them, so I decided to write some.
Right, and that's what we see coming with the Tasia Tale. Now I wanted to ask you, from the transition of high school to college, because, you know, to me, I think that we're becoming, you know, more experienced and becoming like really women when we get to college. Do you see yourself first starting off as Qua and then going on to Tasia from high school to college?
That's a funny question. I don't know.
Because Qua at first was all like, you know, like shy and like, but she did like have her like back, like her own back. She knew how to stand up for herself, but she was like shy, you know. But then when she got around Tasia, you know, we started seeing her character.
She popped out a little bit. Yeah. I still think I'm a little more Qua than Tasia. Yeah.
Okay. That's funny.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you, because are you familiar with the Blueford series books? And I was gonna ask you, do you remember your favorites?
I remember Nini Simone books more than anything. Because I would read them like in one day. Me and my sister would like swap. So we would just sit and read those books. So I remember A Girl Like Me was my favorite. The character's name was Elite, and she went to Art High, and she wanted to be a singer. And I wanted to be a singer when I was a kid, so I was obsessed with that book. And I just loved, it was just so important to me. Like, she was talking about Newark Tech. She was talking about all these schools that we knew about.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Remember, Elite went to Art High, Toy and Seven went to Newark Tech.
I remember 27.
Yeah, they went to Newark Tech.
I didn't
and so, like, she was talking about all these places in Newark that we actually knew about. Like, she was talking about the IHOP. Like, she was talking about Applebee's. Like, all these places that we actually went to.
Relate, right?
It was just so important to me, and it was so special to see that, like, true representation of girls in the hood in books. Like, she would have them getting dressed like, I put on my baby fat jeans and my, like, I was just like, yes, yo.
That's cool. Did you wear that when you were like baby fat, rockaware?
In like elementary school, but middle school, maybe we was wearing like Aeropostale.
See,
like,
that's the thing.
Hollister.
My mom, this story is so embarrassing, you guys. I was still wearing baby fat, rockaware, all of that, academics in middle school. I didn't change until 8th grade. Until I started wearing Aeropostale. But then by the time I wear that, you guys were wearing Abercrombie, and I just was like, I can never keep up.
I was shopping at like Against All Odds, so I was wearing like Lot 29 and like
nice.
all them brands. That was my shit. So like I was a little Abercrombie just to have the little moose.
Now with the Hoodrat Feminist, I'm gonna say character, but now with the Hoodrat Feminist, where do you shop now to get your clothes?
I'm a thrift store mommy. Like, I thrift everything, but I've been thrifting since the 9th grade. Like, that's how I really got. I always had my own little style. So
what's some nice? Because you know, I really want to get into thrifting, but here where we are,
it's the Uniques in Brooklyn that I really like. I got some Tommy overalls. They're really cool. Goodwill is cool, like everywhere. I always go to thrift stores like in different places. So I went to a thrift store called Plato's Closet. It's one on 22, and they have a lot of like current things. Okay. So if you go there, you find like, you know, mad like Forever 21, like American Apparel type shit that people just sell. And then for like the more vintage clothes, you go to like Uniques or Goodwill, stuff like that, like t-shirts that you want to cut up, little dad hats.
Oh yeah, so you do all of that. Oh, okay, yeah. Do you go on YouTube to like get some inspiration? Like, let me see how. No. So it's all in here.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of like inspiration when it comes to like dressing or like cutting shit up. It's kind of like I just like
how you feel at the moment.
Yeah, like, I just be cutting shit.
Right, I get it. So I have a little game. I'm gonna look at my phone for this one. It's called Keeping Up with Hoodrat.
I like that. It's cute.
So on your page, I seen that you posted the old Nicki Minaj, and I wanted you to, because I love the old Nicki. I don't really keep up with Nicki as like how I used to. So I want to know, what are some old bangers that spoke to you from like old Nicki?
Envy.
Go Hard. Okay.
Mixtape Nicki was my bitch. So like Baddest Bitch.
We got a name.
Grinding, Still I Rise. Autobiography. Poppin'. That helped me get to know Nicki. Can anybody hear me?
That we gotta speak on that.
Oh my God, what else? I always listen to, what was I listening to recently?
5 Star was a banger, even though that wasn't her song, but she still
her features were so poppin', like Hello, Good Morning, like all the features. Right. Everybody say like Monster is Nicki's best verse, but I feel like that's just because Kanye and Jay-Z said that. Like when a nigga give it a stamp, you know, everybody else is like, all right, I agree. But if like a bunch of women are like, I love Nicki, that was her best verse in a song that she did with Ludacris, like everybody would be like, oh,
banger.
Which one?
Itty Bitty Piggy.
Itty Bitty Piggy. Like I think I always leave that song out because everybody knows it and like everybody raps along, and it be people who be trying to shit on Nicki. So I'd be like, fuck them.
And they don't know her hardcore days, like Warning.
Yeah, Warning.
She went in on
I used to rap along to that because I was a YouTube kid, so I grew up on YouTube, MySpace. Definitely. So I used to be like looking up Nicki. What?
And you click on your MySpace page, and
remember
she
always used to say like, add me on MySpace, myspace.com/ Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Oh my God, I loved her.
And when you click on the page, like you had a background music,
and her background was like, remember that Superwoman picture she did with the blue contacts for Beat Me Up Scotty?
I don't remember that.
That was on her layout.
Girl, you was on it back then.
I'm still a big Nicki fan because Nicki prophesied. She said, I'm gonna go and be the hottest bitch in the game. I'm gonna make this amount of money. I'm gonna get these awards. I'm gonna be Billboard Hot 100, and she did all that shit.
She did, but somebody's creeping on her.
Cardi?
Yeah, you already know.
Cardi
so what do you think
is
about
doing her
that?
thing. Cardi's a Libra, so I gotta show mad love to Cardi B.
Okay,
I'm a Libra. So I love Cardi B. I love anybody who came from the bottom.
Right.
And like
she
just
really
grinded to do what they had to do. I love Cardi.
Do you believe that she's about to take Nicki's spot, or is it for the hype? So for the Remy Nicki beef, he really wasn't with the shits. It was just like, bye.
I already knew it was going to happen.
Okay,
I was like, girl,
I didn't think that Remy won. I thought not that it was weak, but
she don't have no flow. Anybody on YouTube want to argue with me, hit me up in my DM at Hoodrat Feminist. You can argue with me all fucking day.
I did all my arguing. I've been arguing since January.
Argue with me. I love it.
Do you really go back and forth with somebody over this?
Yes, I will be like, Remy has no flow. I was listening to like her freestyle when she was battling Lady Luck. Luck won that fucking battle.
I don't keep up with Remy at all because
Lady Luck, no, and it was when Remy was 21 years old. She was young as fuck.
Oh.
She had just started running with Fat Joe. So
and then her brother.
She was Remy. I was about to say, fuck Remy. But there's girls in the game that I really love right now. Like Molly Brazy.
Oh, girl, you know about her? No. Sugar Trap. I just got hyped. What?
I love her.
Sugar Trap, I am on that. But now we have people. It's always somebody coming for somebody. That's what I was gonna lead
to. With the Rocky band.
Like just how Remy was in jail making shots at Nicki. Like she's pressed.
Videos looking
now
crazy.
Rocky is pressed and making shots at Molly. And I
don't even think it's those girls' fault. Honestly, like this goes to Hoodrat Feminism. Like, you know, I feel like there can only be one mentality. Especially when it comes to women in rap. Like nobody's like, oh, get out of here, J. Cole, because here's Kendrick. Like nobody does that to men. They get a chance, all of them niggas could shine. But if it's more than one woman at a time getting money, Niggas
so
be like,
yeah, they always want to put it like put females together to beef.
Yeah,
Why
it's
can't
like
just
I gotta be the number one bitch in the game.
Right.
I'm the only bitch in the game.
I don't know if that mentality is good though.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay. I think it's so defeatist. Like,
because to think you're at the best is one thing, but to be like,
and why can't I just be fans of all of them? Like, I would have gave Rocky B a chance if she wasn't coming from Molly Brazy. I like Molly Brazy first.
I'm not gonna lie, it was
she
nice.
Could spit.
It was I
she
gotta give her that.
The girl can rap.
Molly, where you at? We
the
waiting
girl
for a comeback.
She don't. Molly, baby, stay in your lane. Do your thing.
I want her to
keep winning. You out here running with Cash Doll. Keep running with Cash Doll.
Cash
you want to get this money.
Cash Doll, Rico Nasty, Asian Doll is getting better.
I like Asian Doll.
Yeah,
I think she's so cute, and I just love when dark skinned girls win. So,
right. She did say that it's harder now for opportunities.
That's why her and Cuban, like she was saying, like her and Cuban was beefing because Cuban mad pretty.
But
she
Cuban
likes
can't rap.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
She can't rap for shit, but she got hella views.
Right, she do.
And it's because niggas
pretty
is
girl
coming
or
and girls coming to look at her.
Right, or the whole boyfriend thing, like Kaluchi. Sorry, don't bite me in the ass, you guys. Anyway, I was gonna ask. I meant to ask you, do you think Nicki Minaj's bars as lethal as they were before now? No.
Before, because honestly, when you're hungry to get in the game, you coming with your best shit. But now Nicki could be like, oh, bitches is my sons.
And I birthed them. And we'd be like,
oh, like Nicki said, bitches is my sons for the 77th time.
Right.
But,
so do you think that's a fire road for her then? Do you think Safari wrote for her?
No.
You stick about it?
Sorry.
Oh,
Safari didn't write
I think that it's okay if he did. Like,
but he didn't.
Like, how would it be if you can't ask Dante for like some advice or it's like,
I do.
Babe, how do I do this and that? And he'll help you. Right.
Yeah, he gonna be like, yo, take that line out, it's shit ass.
Right.
But that's not gonna say he wrote for me. He was assisting because he was my nigga. Like.
Right.
Why my nigga gonna sit by and let me throw some trash shit? He might be like, yo, throw this in there. And I'm like, yo, babe, thank you so much for the suggestion, nigga. But it's not like, oh, you wrote it. You wrote the whole rap.
Right.
Because
or
you
trying to get money
line.
now that we broken up. Yeah, okay. So
trash.
Safari.
He got a big ass head and he's ugly.
You think he ugly? Wow.
Nigga selling fucking coconut oil and shit.
Yeah,
like,
no, that hustle is ass, but you ain't ugly, babes. Okay. To continue keeping up with Hoodrat, I see that you post Woman Crush Wednesdays on your page. That's something that you do often. Now, what does it take for a woman to catch your eye? Normally with the people you post.
That's so funny because it takes. I actually go looking. So I like go through my followers and I just like scroll through and I just click around, and if it's like somebody living truthfully, somebody like just posting and being expressive, especially if somebody makes music or they're like some kind of designer or something, I'm always like looking at their shit like, yo, this is you being yourself, you're being authentic, so I just pick them.
So speaking of designers, and this was going to be a question anyway, so I might as well say it, keeping up with Hoodrat, you did the Ghetto Barbie's Closet. Yeah. Let me know a little something about that. How did that come about?
That was still like so early in Hoodrat Feminist.
It was.
And I did a collaboration with Ala Too Dope, Lauren. It was really cool. We found models. We made sure to like, it's really important to me for inclusion. So girls are all shapes and sizes, colors, everybody. So.
Was the Ghetto thing like your thing and then the Barbie thing her thing? Like, is that how it collabed, or it was just like?
I don't even know how it was just like based off the looks that we were putting together. And then all of a sudden it was like Ghetto Barbie's Closet. Like, it just, because the looks looked so ghetto fabulous. Like, it was real like Kamora Lee Simmons, like early Baby Fat inspired, like all of this shit.
Did you guys thrift for those things?
We thrifted everything.
Really? Oh,
we went half for everything.
I loved it. And then you guys both took turns in the makeup and the hair.
I didn't do makeup. I just did hair.
Oh, okay.
I could do hair. I could like, do anything. I could braid. I could all that shit. But makeup, I don't.
Is it easier dressing yourself than someone else?
I could dress other people really easily.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay.
Because like I just know what looks good on certain bodies. I'm like, she's skinny and tall, let's throw this on her. She's a thicker girl, so let's really like accentuate her features. Put a bodysuit on her. Like, I don't give a fuck if she got a gut. Like, put that fucking bodysuit on her and watch how good she looks. But it's really easy to look at clothes and be like, oh, this won't look good on you. You have to try it on. Like, that's what it is. It's trial and error. Like, try it on.
Right, I understand that. Well, I like how like you're gonna teach someone else, like, girl, you think you got a gut, it's gonna bother you, put that on. I like how you do that, because I would be so self-conscious, like, girl, no, my gut on this.
I'm like, please, just try it on. And then people be scared to come out, like, if they go into the bathroom or the dressing room, whatever. And you're like, just come out.
They were doing that?
Like, I was just like, you want me to come to the bathroom with you? Like, I'll come in there. Like, you don't gotta come in front of, because sometimes if it's a lot of skinny girls in a room and you're a bigger girl and you come out, you don't want them looking, because bitches are They can be, not every woman is cis. I had to learn that.
True, and not every woman is born with confidence. That's something we have to learn on our own.
So some women might be snickering and shit, but you gotta just...
Oh, that's what you... Oh, okay. Now I get it. Not every woman is cis. I get
not every woman is cis.
I like that.
You know, everybody
looking in the camera like, for you who did that.
You know, some of y'all women out here be acting crazy.
Also, to continue, I'm just gonna stop saying keeping up with Hoodrat because we know what it is. I'm keeping up with you, girl. You posted a video saying how when you were younger, your boyfriend exposed a personal video of yours, an intimate video. Now, I wanted to ask you, we already know how you overcame it. You just had to embrace it like, okay, I did that. But something I wanted to ask you was, do you find yourself with Dante now, like, I don't know, is it something that you had to overcome with him? Like, did you have to open up to him all over again? Like, oh, so you did? So, like, is there times where, like, you guys talk about it and he has to tell you, like, well, I'm better than him. Like, I'm not him. Like, you don't have to think I'm going to do that to you. Or
it's not even just about, like, the whole exposing thing. Because that was, like, I'm just too grown. You know, like, I'm too grown. But it's about, like, just trusting that he won't hurt me at all. Right. Or that, like, he has... Like, his intentions are good when it comes to me.
And how do you do that? Trust, like, this way is not going to hurt me. Because I know every female, even if we trust, in the back of our head, it's like, this nigga, like...
You might do something.
Right.
You just have to be vulnerable. Like, you cannot let anybody steal that from you.
Right.
You can't let no nigga take that away from you. Your vulnerability and your, like, will to love and your desire to love. You just have to keep being trusting and open. And people are going to hurt you because not everybody is like that. And some people are still, you know, fighting against it. Trusting and, like, just being a good person. But you just got to know that, like, stay yourself. Don't let anybody change you, whether you think you're too naive or anything. Like, just, no.
Okay. That's what's
Trust
up.
yourself. Follow your heart. Be true to, like, what your heart is telling you to do.
So these are all things that you picked up along the way.
It takes a lot.
How many boyfriends did it take for you to get all of this?
Ooh, I had a boyfriend before Dante who was so sweet to me. So nice. Like, he would do anything for me, everything for me. And I still was just like, fuck out of here, nigga. Like, I don't care. Like, I was playing him. For real, like, I was doing mad grimy shit to him. And then, like, it took him being like, yo, fuck you. For me to be like, you really left me.
Seriously? Also, like, you just pushed him away completely.
Yeah, but, like, I was, like, pushing him away, like, yo, fuck you. Like, I don't care. And then finally he did it back. Because he was still sticking around. Like, he was still my nigga and everything. And then finally he was like, yo, I don't want to be with you. I was like, what? You gonna do this to me? You don't know who I am? I'm that bitch, but he didn't care.
Is it something you regret?
No.
No, why?
Because then I would never met the man that I'm with now.
Good
But I had
answer.
to, like, I had to grow and realize I had to, like, really analyze that situation and see, like, what I did and how a lot of this shit was my fault.
Right.
Like, it's not always niggas ain't shit. Because he was this shit. Like, he was real good to me. And I still was like, I don't care. Fuck you.
Do you find yourself comparing your exes to Dante now?
Sometimes.
And how
it's inevitable.
Is it? It can be a negative thing, but, like, does it ever, like, affect him? Like, why do you keep thinking I'm gonna do you like that?
I don't think so, because I don't really.
That was my impression.
I don't really do it too much.
That's good.
Yeah, like, it's something I just think it to myself. Like, I don't ever say nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I remember this shit happened. This is reminding me of a situation I had with this other nigga. But I'm not gonna take my anger out on you.
So you tell yourself to, like, I was having a conversation with this older woman, and she was telling me the way you really school a nigga is, she said, when you find things, instead of going to him right away, she said, keep it back here and just piece it up by yourself, because when you come, you're going to come loaded. Like, you're going to be ready. But me, I was telling her my problem is when I see anything, I nip it right. I believe in nipping it in the butt right then and there, which is, it could be bad.
That's mature of you, though.
Right, but she was saying don't do that because it gives him a chance to, like, cover his tracks or, like, let him know that you on it.
But you don't want to stick with no nigga, like, too many games. Like, if a nigga's playing too many games and I keep finding this shit, bye. You're being cut off. I'm not going to give you another chance because I did all that shit when I was a kid.
Right.
Like, I started dating real early, like 13. So I've had boyfriends. You know, in the hood, like, you just grow up faster.
Right.
So, like, you know, my boyfriend, like, his mom was always gone, so I was always at his house. Like, so we were always together. So I was able to live more mature. Okay. So, like, now that I'm grown, I'm not playing with no nigga. Like,
Describe the "Oh, you want to be with me" Olympics. I had to say it in that voice. I had to.
Yep.
Oh, you want to be with me?
That's what it is. Oh, you said you want me.
Describe those Olympics.
No, that was a part of my games. I was still playing games because I was 18 when I started doing shit like that. And like I would just keep throwing obstacles in the way for somebody trying to talk to me.
Right. Now when you say obstacle, like help me better understand. Like give me an example. What would
so
you do?
Like, you know, if you say you like me, I'm gonna be like, I would just start paying attention to the little stuff that you did. Mm-hmm. So like if I asked you like, oh, how do I look? And you didn't respond the way I want you to respond, like you get a point deducted in my book. Like if we go out to eat and like, you know, you don't pay for us, like I'm gonna put a book. Mm-hmm. Like I put a point off of my book. And so I was just doing little small-minded things like that.
Now how often did niggas fail?
No, I was only really doing it to Dante.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought this was
really
a process
dating.
That you were like, each guy that you've been with is like...
No, I was doing it to like other niggas that I was like experimenting with to see if I wanted to be with them. Mm-hmm. And they was failing.
But props to Dante for passing.
Yeah, that's how you know. Like, honestly, I think that there's a way to do it. Mm-hmm. A smart way rather than playing games like me.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I was waiting like, okay, let me know.
I'm figuring that out because I do think that there's a way to do it, but I'm not there yet because I'm still so like, I already got a man now. Mm-hmm. So and I did that shit to him, the negative shit. He survived it, but I wouldn't do that to nobody else. I wouldn't suggest it because like, I kept pushing him away, like expecting him to come back, and thankfully he did, but he didn't have to.
Right. Was there ever a part where you was like, oh, maybe I'm doing too much to this boy?
My mother would tell me like all the time.
Oh, so she even knew that you were doing like playing the games?
No, because I would be like hella mean, and my mother would come to me like, you one fuck up, like he's gonna leave you, and I already see like how much he cares about you. And I was like, I don't care. Like, but in my heart, I was like, I hope you don't do that shit.
Did you ever ask him like, why did you stay? Because I'm wondering.
I think I did ask him. I don't remember what he said. I mean, he loves me. I like to think that every woman is special in their own way. Mm-hmm. And their special, you know, may attract a certain man who's looking for that, or a certain woman, or certain gender non-conforming person who's looking for that bread that's special.
Okay.
So there's always that person, somebody for everybody.
This is so cute. Aww.
That's what I believe.
Where do you normally get your inspirations for some of your photo shoots? Now, I have some that I name, but I want to see what you say in general, and then I'm going to name some.
I'm really inspired by Lil Kim.
Okay.
I'm inspired by, like, because honestly, like, I feel like I wouldn't have the courage to do some of the shit that I do if Kim didn't do it before me.
That's true.
Like if she wasn't, like...
out, I want to say the one boob out.
What was that? Which one was that?
I think that was like the BET Awards in like 2000 something. She had the purple hair.
Yeah, with the one, the pasty.
Yeah, with the pasty.
Oh, yeah, I haven't recreated that yet.
And then Nicki recreated it with the diamond. If that was a diamond.
Nicki.
Would you do that? I mean, now you have this tattoo here. I know you want to show it off.
Yeah, I'm always like trying to figure out ways to show it off. But like, cause it's all the way up here, so like it's gonna show without me having to show my nipple. But like the tattoo is a full tat, so like we share a nipple, and then there's another nipple like in here.
Oh, it's tatted. A nipple's tatted.
Yeah, another nipple.
Cool. If you guys want to check it out, go on Instagram.
Yeah, I archived
no
it
teasers
now.
here.
I archived it.
Oh, so it's gone. Oh, okay. Oh, too bad. Never mind.
You only be able to see it if you was a former follower.
Right.
If you
See,
start
you should
following
have been
me now
sticking
that
around.
I'm hot.
Right.
You got to see it in videos.
So some looks that I want to know specifically, where'd you get your inspiration from? I'm about to say.
Okay.
So this particular picture I love. When I seen it, my mouth literally dropped. I'm gonna tell you that now. The pink puff with the it was two pink puffs, girl.
I love
one
that.
on the head and one below.
Yes. Let me tell you what I did for that. Cause I'm always coming up with the schemes.
Someone asked me if that was real. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it was niggas DMing me like, you got a pink bush, like for my pubes.
That's cute, though.
But this is the thing. I didn't really have inspiration for that. And then remember Amber Rose, like weeks later, she showed her bush. So I was like, don't tell me. Come on. I was like, yes, this is just so cute. But so it was double-sided tape, and I just trimmed from the afro and just
put it there. But what made you say, you know what, I'm about to...
I just had the idea. Honestly, I didn't have no inspiration. I asked Dante, like, I didn't have no inspiration. I was just like, yo, I want to do a pink bush and a pink afro.
And it looked, and then you went for it, like the tongue made it like a whole lot like,
it had to be like, you know, it had to be, if you want to go out there and do some crazy shit, you got to go all the way.
Yeah, you got to go for it. Now, how did you like, because I know when I take shots and if I'm trying to look sexy, I don't think I'm there yet, like with the confidence in myself. I'm gonna be like, my tongue, like I look stupid, don't I? What made you be like, I know I look good? Like,
it was the like my introduction photo shoot to like doing shoots. That one like really got me in my bag. So like whenever I do shoots now, I just think back to that moment, like first getting in my bag. I'm a shit. I look so good. And I just be doing shit.
What did he say when you said I'm gonna put a pink puff down there? Did he say
he helped me do it?
Really?
Yes. We was cutting tape together, and he was sticking it to my pussy.
Ever.
He was sticking it to my pussy, and I was like, "Is that enough?" And he was like, "Hold on, we gotta get more tape." So we get the tape, put it on the coochie. Like,
oh my god.
He trimmed it. He trimmed the afro and everything. Like he trimmed it, and it was coming down because I already had the fro on. I did my brows. I was in the bathroom putting makeup on.
Whatever,
yeah, I put it on my brows, and I put the earrings in, and then I stood up, and he was just like trimming and putting it down there.
That is so lit that he was helping you with this. Better
I had
than
the
anyone
idea.
else.
I had the idea at first just to dye my low cut and do it, but I was like, no, I gotta do something like 70s looking, because that's like the era when they was having the bushes. Like they were, a lot of women were rocking with the bushes. So
on the head, right?
So I guess you could say I was 70s inspired.
The bushes on the head, or
no, like on the head and the afros.
Oh, I didn't know that was a.
Pam Grier had a bush.
Oh, I did not know this. Oh, I have to look into that right
Pam
there.
I actually got a picture on my phone with her bush, and it was thick, like it's.
Oh my gosh. Okay, the second one, the alien shades with the whole 90s like themed pants. Like it had your name on the pants. That was cute.
So I got those made for my birthday, and I was like, I'm not only gonna wear these one time. So then we did that, and then I had this sheet over the window in my room. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna stand up on there and make like a stage. And then the shades, Dante had them, and he was gonna throw them away, and I was like, I'm keeping those. And then Lil Kim did a shoot where she had her hands over her titties, and she was like standing with her legs apart. So I was inspired by her. Yeah, she had Notorious K.I.M. on her stomach, so that inspired me.
That was a great album. If you guys don't know about it, you better get with it.
Yes, I love Lil Kim.
Yes. The shoot with the headband, you had the furry blue bra with the cut white shirt.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Like, where are you getting these like clothes, like these
Dante,
ideas?
I'm telling you, I gotta get a man who supports you. Dante, like before Hoodrat Feminist, like he knows what I like. So like this is like I just like little cute novelty things that you wouldn't wear like on a regular basis, and I just started wearing them on a regular basis.
So you actually like, okay, this is really what I wanted to know. This is like a secret question. Do you take these shoots, like for that outfit right there, do you take the shot and then take the clothes off afterwards, or do you like walk or like go around?
Let me tell you about that blue bra shoot. I was on William Street and Walnut in East Orange in the corner store. Niggas was coming up to me like, you rap? Like, oh, where can I listen to your mixtape? Shit, cause like it looked real hip hop.
It did.
And I was like, no, I don't rap. They wanted to take pictures with me and shit.
Do you feel silly? Like, I'm wearing this blue.
No, it was one lady in the store who was trying to come for me. But I'm like, this picture just did 4,000 likes on the gram. Like,
yeah, I'm not worried about you, right?
I'm not mad. Like, I'm not worried that you're upset. Like, she was like, your titties big as hell. Da, 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 da. And I was just like, lady, like, you don't even know I'm building a brand. Like,
right, you don't know about me. Oh, I thought that you literally bring your clothes in the car, change real quick, hop out, take the pic, get back.
I be out here, like, and I had one of these thick ass like platform boots that like Asian doll and like Rocky, like all of them what they be wearing. I'm just out here in them thick ass boots, just walking with these like shorts on and like this t-shirt and this bra. It's just so funny because I really be out here wearing that shit. I was on the train, like even
you wear that stuff
on the train, like, and I be having shit on that you could like see my nipples through and stuff. And I be just like on the train.
Look for gay pride, right?
Yes,
right.
Wasn't I was on the train with my titties out.
How does that feel? I wish we could get it from you. I want to know, how does he feel with like your boobs out and people are just like, or they say they little.
He probably love it. Dante love that shit.
It's her boobs.
Oh, okay.
He probably love that shit. But no, niggas. They be looking, but they not gonna say nothing because, like,
that's what's up.
Niggas aren't bold. I know a lot of niggas like to think that they're bold enough to be like, yo, like.
That's what's up. I'm happy I got that question out because for the longest I've been saying, I know she got her changing clothes in the car. I know that. But that's what's up. That's a lot of.
But at Pride, like when I was like waiting for the train for Pride, I was like this because it's not legal to be topless in Jersey, but it's legal to be topless in New York City.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, you could, like...
Yeah, nobody want no ticket.
There be bitches with their titties out in Central Park, like, sunbathing.
Seriously? Mm-hmm. Did you want to go join?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're white. I'm brown enough. I love my skin.
Now, the last look is the full-blown nudity shot, where you put a little rose to cover up right here. Yeah.
And that wasn't even a shoot. I took that on my MacBook.
Really? Oh.
And I got the roses. Dante sent me flowers.
Oh, that is so cute. And you was just like, let me put it here. Does that start as like a little teasing, like, you know how like you send your man like those little cute little teasing pics? Does that start as that?
Well, I send him them before I post them. Mm-hmm. But I be telling him I'm posting on the internet.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I was gonna ask, does it like, how does it get more special than what it is? Because like you post those on Instagram already, so he's like, well, everybody else seen it, so how does it get special for me? Yeah,
but like he get like whole other shit.
Okay, so yeah, I'm
into some shit. And he get that.
Okay. Oh wait, actually there is one more look, because I told you before this was my favorite shot. Mm-hmm. I love this shot to this day, with the rollerblades, with the African print bra. How did you come about that one? That's my favorite one.
I stay tying shit and making it into stuff. So that's like a scarf. That was my mom's, and I tied it and made it into a little bra top. And
that's
then
so cool.
Thank you. And then I just had shorts, and Dante bought me the little shell thing, because he just likes little sexy stuff. And I just be like, ooh, I could wear this for a shoot. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I love that. I'm going to put all the pictures so you guys can see it, because that was too cute to miss.
Thank you. I think I want to, like, post the pubic hair ones again. Because I think that shit went over some heads. Like,
yeah, it had to.
It did.
I love that shot, man. And that's what I was going to...
No, but let me tell you about that picture, because there's a lot goes into that. So my gut was hanging out in the picture.
That too.
It was hanging out in the picture. And so at first I was like, I'm not posting this. And no, people think it's like, you know, carefree, whatever shit that doesn't exist. People think that that's me. No, like I look at shit on myself too and be like, oh my God, like, oh.
Yeah, I definitely thought you were carefree.
You know, I got a lot of cares.
Because I feel like if I post my gut, I'm going to be like, oh my God, I look so sloppy. But when you did it, I'm like, what the heck? Like,
but that's the thing.
Good.
It was people DMing me, like, you just made me, because, like, my body looks like yours.
Right.
So the fact that I could look at that picture and think you look sexy and I look like you, that makes me think that other people think I look sexy too.
Right. And
so like it was girls DMing me like that.
Yeah,
you know.
Would you though? Would you ever consider that? I know you're gonna get bigger with this, girl. It's not gonna stop here. So when you get bigger, are you gonna be like, you know, get a little Kylie done, get a little Kim K going?
No, it's just not really my thing.
Okay. I like
I just think that like
be natural. Girl.
Yeah, I'm beautiful. Like being natural. My love handles, my gut, like all that shit. If I really wanted to get rid of it, I would just work out, and I don't work out, so.
Yeah, it's my problem too.
I'm not going to the gym, like for what?
Back to the sexiness with that specific photo. I was gonna ask, being that your boyfriend is a photographer, is it like when you're posing, it makes you feel more comfortable? Because like I'm being sexy for my man, but I'm also about to give y'all this look, like.
Yes, it definitely makes me feel more comfortable that he's the one taking the pictures. Because I have a lot of people reach out to me trying to get me to shoot nude because they know that I'm comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
I have so many photographers in my DM like, oh, I got a shoot idea for you. Some dude sent me this little like chain, crazy looking bra. Like, oh, I want you to shoot in this. And I was like, no, this is for my brand. Like, I'm not going to lend my nudity to your brand. Like, why? This is going to help your Instagram and your brand and anything that you're trying to build, that you got a woman to pose nude for you. But this is my brand. This is my man taking these pictures.
Right.
So everybody don't get this.
Does he ever help you, or do you guys like ever flirt? Like, nah, give me a little tongue, give me a little.
No, we do. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. You guys are so cute.
The first shoot, especially, because he made the playlist for me and everything. I talked about this on my live the other day. Like, that was another milestone of our relationship. And that could be a part of the You Want to Get With Me Olympics. Have him make a playlist for you.
A playlist of songs for, like, when you guys are shooting.
Yeah, but it don't even have to just be that. Like, I was like, make me a playlist that you think would get me in my bag.
Oh,
and that's a challenge.
I want to know some
songs. That's a challenge because, like, you know, if somebody doesn't pay attention to the music you listen to, that completely informs the person that you are.
Right.
So that he was able to do it and do it well. And I was really, like, I waited till the shoot to listen to the playlist. It was so good. It's on my phone now.
Yo, throw something. I need to know. I need to know how we get into your bag.
That's so good. Okay, so it's a lot of Trina on it. Like
really?
Trina, phone sex. Yes, it's Mad Trina. It's like a lot of Pretty Ricky on it because Pretty Ricky makes me feel sexy. It was a time in my life when I wasn't as confident as I am now.
I only know one song from it.
It's some like old school Chris Brown on it.
Okay.
It's a lot on that playlist. It's a lot of like slop on my knob and like run up, get done up, like songs like that. Nuck if you buck.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of like
I was just about to
Project Bitch, like Cash Money. It was a lot of Cash Money, like early Cash Money, Lil Wayne, a lot of that on there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's actually unexpected. I didn't think you would have like Chris Brown and all of that. I thought you would just have
I'm really, when I say from the hood, like I'm a basic bitch from the hood. Like when Cardi B says she's like a regular schmegular, like that's who I am. Like I listen to Pretty Ricky, like I listen to fucking Tanisha Kelly and like all of like Keisha Cole, like girls that's really from the bottom. Like that's what I like. Like I used to listen to like Karina Pazian every day. Like I really like shit like that. She wrote 16 at War. Remember that song? Oh, I'm a little older.
Yeah, I'm just like 2 years and 2 years. Yeah.
But stuff like that. Like I liked Chris Brown. The only person I ever like beasted to see in concert was Chris Brown. I saw Chris Brown 3 times. Like I went to see Mindless Behavior at Macy's. Girl, I got an autograph from Mindless at Macy's.
Talk about Mindless Behavior.
I'm regular. Like
I'm still Rock Royal's wife.
Yes, like I love Rock Royal. I love Princeton. Like I love Ray Ray Prodigy. Like I used to go stand in line. Like I saw Chris Brown for Good Morning America. Like I'm a regular hood bitch. Like that's who's out there. If you go in them lines, it's all. I met one of my friends. Her name is Joy. She's a Libra. Like I met her in the Mindless Behavior line.
Would you stop? Like when your brand gets bigger and bigger to the point where everywhere you go people are noticing you, are you going to stop those regular things?
Well, I don't really do that kind of stuff anymore now that I like went to college and stuff. I don't really like to go out as much as I used to.
Would you stop college as well if you get bigger?
Well, I'm almost done. I'm a senior now for my BFA.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
And then I'm doing an MA in Arts Management and Entrepreneurship, and I need my master's degree in Arts Management and Entrepreneurship because I just launched a nonprofit with my family that's going to be for performance, and I need to know how to run my business. Right. And it looks better to investors if you have like some kind of degree. So.
Okay, that's true. What's up, you guys? It's your girl MiraB here, and you're on Tea with MiraB, and I'm with the Hoodrat Feminist. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to hear what she has to say, stay tuned. I know my ladies want to know when it's time to get sexy for your mans. Do you use the Hoodrat Feminist character as a form of role play?
Like the Hoodrat Feminist is like so much me.
So it's already you already?
Yeah, okay. So like, you know, but I'm not really like that. Like in sex, like I'm so like I can't even explain how I am.
Because I was thinking like,
but I'm already pretty out there sexually. Like I know what I like, and I'll try a lot of different things. I'm about to start selling sex toys. Like that's how real it is.
Yo,
because you know I don't sell hair. Like I don't wear hair. I'm not gonna sell hair. I'm gonna do pleasure parties because like I just want women to feel good. You know, I just want.
You like the hood Amber Rose?
Yeah, Amber Rose is like I love her. I love mother. Like
I love her
she's
too.
cool. She's from the hood. Like she's cool. But I just want everybody to feel free and feel free to explore and like selling toys. Like what else will coincide with my brand? Like.
Right.
What else?
I love it. I really love it. Seriously. Because if you ladies ever want to get sexy, you know, a little role play.
Yes. You gotta learn how to masturbate, sis. Honestly.
That's what Candy does.
You gotta learn how to masturbate.
Like she pushes it into women's head.
Yes. Like if you do not touch yourself and you don't know how to please yourself, nobody else can please you.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
You gotta be able to tell that nigga like go in circles. Harder.
I have another game for you, girl.
Okay, I love
that was really the end of Keeping Up with Hoodrat. If you like that, you know, comment a little something. Okay, this game is called Have You Ever Went Hoodrat? Now I know that you say you already the Hoodrat Feminist, but no, let's see how Hoodrat you can get.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever keyed or damaged an ex-boyfriend's car?
No, I don't believe in fucking up people's property.
Okay.
People spend money on that.
Might have to pay for that shit though.
Yeah, and then you know you might catch me. Everything recorded now, so somebody might be recording me from their window and showing the nigga. Now I gotta pay for it. I gotta come to court. You got proof. No.
Right, that is so true. Have you ever fought a side chick?
Nope.
No. Okay.
I never fought. I actually only fought like my family. I never fought like out in the street.
Okay. Have you ever blown your man's phone up when he's not answering?
Yes.
Okay, have you taken it to the point where you call his friends?
No, because I don't like niggas with friends.
Have you ever made a fake phone number to contact your nigga?
I had like a text now number before.
Right. Yeah, that's something I do.
Yeah, because my ex nigga, like when I was my first love, that nigga was so sneaky and crazy, so I had to do a lot of shit to him. But like my later niggas, I wasn't tolerating that kind of shit.
Okay. Have you ever finessed a guy for something you wanted?
Kinda.
Or some Tasia type junk.
But never like for money. No, I never sold pussy.
Okay. But finesse as in like, he got something you like, and you know to get it, you would have to flirt with him to get it.
Ooh. Not really, because I'm just coming into like thinking I have sex appeal now.
Okay.
But I never thought like I could get a nigga to give me something for being cute.
Have you ever took the bus or any type of public transportation in some expensive designer, like MCM, Gucci?
Oh.
Not specifically those brands, but anything like expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I used to take the bus. I started driving as soon as I turned 17, so I wasn't taking the bus no more.
I remember your car. Your car was so cute.
I still got it.
You do?
But, yeah, I just don't. It's fucked up. It was old
A
when I
shot
got
in
it.
front of that would be cute.
I got mad pictures in front of it on my other Instagram, but this new Instagram, I don't really be doing that. But no, I never took the bus in no designer.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay.
That is hood shit. You
Yeah,
don't got no car.
you know what I'm saying, right?
You have
got
no car, but you got
just...
like, you know, $2,000 worth of clothes on, but you don't have a fucking car. Used car could be like $1,500.
Or Ubers. Ubers is lit. Get with the wave. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Take Ubers.
Does your family support this?
My mom loves like what I'm doing, and she understands what I'm doing, but she doesn't like the nudity.
I know at first she had to be like,
she hates the picture with the rose over my nipple.
Yeah.
My mother was like, "What the fuck is this?" Really? Like, just do porn, like, cause that was the first like nude shot I posted on the internet.
Were you scared before you posted that though?
No.
Oh, I know. I would hesitate. Like,
I looked at it. I sent 3 of them to Dante. Like, which one?
Oh.
And he was like, that one. I was like, all right, I'll post it. Cause I was like, oh, but can you see my pussy? And he was like, no. No, like, my mom, yeah, she likes Hoodrat Feminist. She understands me. And I've always been a little different than my mom because she went to Mary Long, like she went to private school. She always went to private school. And she's a little different than me because she put me in public school.
Does she have like friends that are like, girl, what the hell is your daughter doing?
No, but like my family be calling her. And it's so funny because like my aunts who matter love it. Like my mom's sister.
I know what you mean by matter too.
Like yeah, because there's some aunts that like
they got that family that's like, girl,
like fuck her. I don't care about her. But like, you know, my male family, like I don't really pay attention to them. But like my mom's coworkers and stuff, like they haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
But I don't think she'll care.
Does it make you feel cautious, like when you get around your male family?
No, like my brother unfollowed me.
Oh, really?
But it's okay.
Is it because like he just don't want to see his sister?
Yeah, he don't want to see my titties and my vagina. Like he shouldn't have followed me in the first place.
But then that's why you have a private page for.
Yes, you follow me over there. You don't have to follow me over here. It was just weird. Like I don't think he knew what I was gonna be doing on the page.
Right.
And then he followed me, and then he was like, "Yeah, I had to unfollow you." I was like, "Bro, I didn't tell you to follow me in the first place."
Okay, so it's still love there. I thought you maybe unfollowed you. Like, oh no.
No, he was like, "No, I had to unfollow you." I was like, "Thank you," because I'm, thank you.
Do you what was I gonna say? Your brother he supports it. Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, is it okay when people like say like everyone who's loving Hoodrat Feminist finds tattoos? Is that okay when they follow that?
Yeah, but I don't let them follow me.
Okay, yeah, now why?
Because it's private.
Right. So you just want them to like.
I don't really use that page too much anymore. But when I do, like people feel like Hoodrat Feminist, I like them seeing me from then on. Like when I started the page on. Like you can't go back to when I graduated high school. You can't go back to like seeing me before. Because people feel like they got a different perspective. I don't want them to have a different perspective. I want them to just see Hoodrat Feminist and what I'm choosing to give them.
Okay, you can walk this way.
Yeah.
I know you have a little sis.
Yes, I do.
So you have a little sister.
I do.
Does she have a little Hoodrat feminism in herself? Do you see it?
But my sister, I feel like she's more of a Hoodrat, and she's like more savage than me.
Really?
Like sometimes I see my sister do shit, and I'll be like, yeah, sis. Like I wish I was doing that shit at 18. She just know how to finesse better than me.
So, like, do you get inspirations off of her? Like, I see my sister do that. Let me talk about that, or let me do that.
Well, sometimes I like even tell my sister to come on herself.
Oh, come on the page.
Yeah, like I made a do-rag diary with my sister. Cause like I just want her to feel like she has a space to speak her piece. Like that's what it's about. It's a conversation space. Like that's the main thing I want is for people to talk. And there be people in my comments talking to each other. And I did a live the other day reading a Station Tale. People were just like talking to each other. And it made me feel so good that like these are people who don't know each other.
And like because of you, like they're coming together.
And these are like all women.
Does your sister ever, like, have you ever had to play, like, the big sis, like, beat her up, sis? Like, if your sister ever fought?
No, because there was always situations where, like, people would call me when my sister was about to do something. Like, oh, or, like, after she did something. So, like, she fought, like, towards the end of the school year. And they called me, like, did Amina tell you? And it had just happened. So I'm like, how'd she tell me if it just happened?
Right.
But I'm always like, you know, you don't got to do that. Or,
now,
I love her.
Oh, that's so cute.
I love my sister.
Now, even though you see it in your sis, would you implant Hoodrat Feminism into your kids in the future? Yes. You would? Like, so...
Especially if my kids grow up in the hood.
You're probably one of those cool moms that's like, let me tell you something.
I want to be a young mom. Because I'm 20.
Really?
So, like, as soon as I get out of grad school, I'm going, you know, start having...
Really?
The sex to have my kids.
Oh
yeah, I want my kids to grow up with me, especially because I'm starting a business. Like, I want them to see, like, they're not just going to come enjoy my millions. No, they're going to help me build it. Like, I want my kids to be...
Will they do little cute Hoodrat Feminism shoes?
I'll probably be
Ghetto
breastfeeding.
Barbie closets?
Probably be fucking breastfeeding
and
do-rag diaries.
Like...
Yeah, like, that shit probably going to be funny as hell. Like, it's going to be lit.
How do you teach them self-love? Or do you believe that it can even be taught?
I think it's a trial and error thing. And I think that, like, you can teach the beginning, like, exposing them, like, yo, take care of yourself. You got to honor yourself and your needs. If you feel like you need something, you need to get that. Because a need is different than a want. And, yeah, just, like, really, especially with my daughter. If I have a daughter, like, I want her to know, like, don't have sex until you know you're ready.
Right.
You know?
I think we as women, I don't know if we ever really know. I think just curiosity beats the cat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel like you gotta like, that's a spiritual thing. Like, you gotta pray on that. You gotta like really trust that nigga.
Right.
Cause you know we be in some situations.
And that's one thing. That's how you would teach your daughter, but how would you teach your son as far as respecting women?
Plucking my son in the head. Like, who is this girl that you got at my house? Like, even if he's gay, like, yo, I'm like, you know, this boy, like, are you treating him the way you should be?
And that's what I was gonna see too. If he was to be gay, would you still go through the whole? Let me see if that's the better fit for you. He ain't the one for you. Like, be involved
I'm gonna
in
be just like how I would. Like, if my kid is fucking trans, like, we gonna figure it out. If my kid is gender non-conforming, I'm gonna call them they, them, their.
A supportive mother.
Yeah, like, I feel like we can be who we wanna be. You know, like, we're, this generation especially, like, we have the freedom to say, like, my kid who was born with a penis says that they don't identify as male. Like, it's up to us in this generation to say, like, okay, now we respect that.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna call you your pronouns, all of that. And I didn't learn any of that shit until I went to college. I didn't know anything about, like, pronouns, but that's how we were introducing ourselves in classes. And that's what I want to bring back to the hood. Like, and I know some people gonna be like, yo, like, you're this, you know, it's gonna be a lot of people, but in any spaces that I bring to the hood, if we having, you know, Hoodrat Feminist talks, anything that if I want to bring people to the room and that person right there goes by they, them, everybody in this room will call that person they, them, or they gotta leave.
It's all about respect. I like that.
You can't be, this is a safe space and this is a, you know, friendly space. So we gonna respect each other.
Speaking of the hood, what are you gonna do when you make it, girl? Like I told you, girl, this not stopping here. So when you make it, what are you gonna do to, like, give back, I want to say.
It's funny because, like, I'm bringing my nonprofit to the hood. It's an East Orange North kind of thing. So, like, the business that I'm starting will take place right here. It's going to be a physical space. Like, I'm buying real estate and everything.
Okay.
Like, my mom, I have money to invest. My mom saved money for me to go to college, and because I got a scholarship, that money is now mine to start this business. So I'm not taking none of that. I'm not going buy no, you know, purses. I'm not gonna buy no Louis bag. I'm buying property, and I'm gonna buy it right in the hood before gentrification really sets in, because I want to make sure that we keep something for us.
And we can see, like, maybe we'll get a Ghetto Barbie's closet, and it'll be a store, like in the mall or something. Yeah. I'll buy from it. I'll have my moments.
That's awesome. I never even thought of that, but that's so cool.
Look, implanting.
Yeah, look at you, inspire me, and I be saying nobody inspires me.
This question, because I can relate to you, I had to ask you on camera, girl, what are we gonna do about being in the big titty committee? Like, it's terrible. It has its pros and its cons. But would you ever seek a reduction? Like, I can't do this.
Son, sometimes I be wanting to, because I can't wear no bralette. Like, all that
I want to wear
cute
all little
shit.
Cute little girls be.
Some of them little bodysuits, I'm like, this is cute as fuck. But my titties will look all floppy.
Out the sides of it. What?
Ew. But I won't get no reduction, because, like, that's just a part of my sex appeal. Part of my brand now. Like, I remember when India Love reality show, she was talking to her manager about getting a reduction, and he was like, your titties are a part of your brand, like, you know, and that's a part of it. Like, I feel like me just being confident and flaunting my titties, like, it's a lot of women who fuck with that. So I'm not gonna change nothing about me, like, if God decided. But if it becomes like a back problem kind of thing, but my titties not that big. I wear a double D. If I had, like, you know, H titties, like the big ass crazy titties, then I would probably cut them down a bit.
Cut them down a bit, okay.
But I'm not going to do it now, because I think they're cute. And I just tatted it, so now if I get a reduction...
Oh, yeah, it might, yeah, true.
Like, fuck my tat.
I can't have you leave the interview without getting into a little deep something, because, you know, we are the minority. So how do you feel about the Charlottes protesting and all the bad things going on? I think they're bad, but yeah. Yeah,
honestly, like, that shit is not a surprise to me. You know, like Donald Trump being president, like none of that shit surprised me.
Honestly.
It didn't surprise me at all, because I read so much. Like, I think I read more than I talk in my actual life. And like, well, I keep saying my actual life, like Hoodrat Feminist isn't my life. That's my life. Like, that's my brand. That's my business. That's what I do. But like, you know, when I go to school, like my train time, I'm reading, and so I understand a lot about America, and like, you know, you can't hide shit from me. So the Charlottesville shit, of course it breaks my heart and it makes me sad, and I don't understand why, like, there are statues to people who, you know, racist people or people who help with genocide of black people. But I just try to live so positive, and like so many people fuck with me, and there's so much love in my life. So I'm not willing to give my attention to people who don't fuck with me, and people who, you know, are hateful. Like, I just can't give energy to that, because I have so much to be thankful for. And me, like, you know, and I just want everybody to feel that. I want black people, I want us to go get our own shit. You know, like, I can't be working at Walmart and be critiquing, like, how Walmart does things. Like, I gotta go create my own big department store. Like, I gotta go and do my own shit and run it how I want to run it. Because at the end of the day, like, that person built their business and I gotta build mine. And if white people want to exclude us from shit, it's not for us to get our own shit.
Now, girl, we're not gonna say and act like these bugs not tearing us up. So we're gonna get her up out of here. But before you leave, we gotta do a head to toe on her outfit,
you know,
and we gotta put the famous nails in the camera, okay? Because that video, I mean, not the video, the picture you guys had to see, it went viral. Somebody even created a drawing of it. I saw it.
Yo.
That was super cute. How did you feel? Like, oh, look at this.
It's so crazy, because I just just left the nail salon, and I called Dante outside, like, oh, put your grill in so I can take a picture. And he just came outside with the grill in.
Like 4,000 likes. That's what's up.
It was crazy.
I know your phone was like getting on your nerves.
Yes, but I turned my notifications off. I gotta like come to Instagram in order to get Instagram shit.
Oh, okay.
Only comments comes to me.
Last thing, do you clap back? How does the Hoodrat Feminist clap back?
I don't really clap back.
Oh, so when people just come at you with negativity,
I just delete it.
Okay. I know they probably try to get brave and get in your DMs.
Oh, yeah, I block them. And they be in my message request, so I be seeing a little, like, preview of what it's about to be. Because, of course, I don't follow no fucking haters. So if it's a preview, like, oh, like somebody came at me with some racist, crazy shit. Like, I put up a video with my mother. And they was like, how dare you think you could do anything, you black bitch, da-da-da-da, like, you monkey.
Oh, God.
I was like, oh, my God.
But that doesn't hurt your feelings at all.
So I was laughing. Because I was like...
who are you? And I don't care. And I'm getting money, and I'm the Hoodrat Feminist.
Yeah,
and
like, I'm lit. I'm real life lit. Like, you're on the internet, you have no followers.
Right.
Nothing.
And you seeing me at the end of the day.
Yeah, like, you're on my page, I'm not on yours.
Right. Well, girl, let us know how we can keep up with you, sis.
At Hoodrat Feminist on Instagram, at Hoodrat Feminist on Twitter. And that's all I really use. YouTube, we're about to start YouTube, Hoodrat Feminist TV.
She's joining
T
the
with
club.
MiraB is lit. You doing your thing.
Thank
So,
you,
we about to follow suit and do our thing too.
Right.
Come on over there.
Oh, yeah, I would love to.
Hoodrat Feminist TV is going down. We're going to do web series. We're going to do hella shit. We're going to do, like, some Tasia Tell related shit.
I love it, yo. I love it.
I just love YouTube. Like, really creating your own. Like, Issa Rae was able to do Awkward Black Girl, and that became Insecure. So, like, you know, it's room for all of us to really do our own shit. Go work your 9 to 5, work during the day, but at 6 o'clock, you better be working for you so that you can quit that little job.
Make sure you guys subscribe, and if you like this video, hit thumbs up for me. Follow me on Twitter at MiraB and my Instagram at brittle.xo, which would be, you know, like right here, right there, wherever I decide to put it. So thank you, girl, for coming through today.
So much.
If you guys like her, make sure you go follow her. And we out.
Even if you don't fucking like me, follow me.
Right, we out of here.